So yeah, this is taking a lot longer than I thought it was. Giving you guys a little bit of a follow-up or a catch-up or what's been going on. I got a phone call on Wednesday. I had cash in my hand by Thursday. FJ was gone Thursday afternoon. Be good. Once we had the FJ gone, that was full spread into trying to find a bus. I started searching long and hard, day in and day out, all these different websites, Facebook, Craigslist, auction sites, local vendors, local dealerships, different vendors from different states, and I was starting to get kind of discouraged. Also trying to understand and learn about buses and trying to figure out what is a good bus, because I think the easiest way I can explain it is when you look at a car, you're like, oh wow, like that's a pretty beat up car, and then you look at another car and like, oh, like that one's pretty nice. But when you look at a school bus, you're like, oh look, there's a school bus. I never really paid attention to what is considered a good school bus and what is considered a beat up school bus. I've got to educate myself on what is actually worn and what is still in pretty good condition. Is this a good diesel motor? Is this a bad diesel motor? All those things that I knew nothing about, I've got to educate myself on, and also educate myself on what kind of bus I still want to buy so we can live out of. Within doing that, I've got certain requirements that I want to have within this bus, whether it be certain lengths, miles, price, heights, all these different things that I'm considering. Trying to find the right vehicle within those specifications, getting to be quite the challenge. And we went to go look at a bus that was like just down the road from us. It was kind of exactly what we wanted. Emily's home. Look at this Jeep. Fancy. It was the right kind of price, low mileage. It was like 150, 25 feet. It was a pretty good motor. Said it ran great. We get there and it doesn't start. The pictures that he posted were like from like 6 months ago. Kind of was misled, so that was very disheartening. Started looking long and hard again. I think it was a week after we sold the FJ. Like Emily was about to go to the store. I was like, babe, I'm getting stressed out. Like this might take a lot longer to find a bus than I anticipate. And by the time she came back, I found 2 buses that were exactly what we were looking for.
Front porch swinging.
Front porch chilling. Emily's back. She brought donuts.
Kolaches.
Kolaches.
Kind of large.
Holy cow. You know what a kolache is? Kolaches are really good. The ones that I'm used to are like the size of a finger. This is like a hot dog. One was in Atlanta, Georgia, and the other one was in Newark, New Jersey. Me and a buddy drove down to Atlanta to go buy a bus.
I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage, I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone in progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone in affection, I summon and dub it. Cause bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems, I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage, I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone in progression.
Somebody's watching us drive in here and they're like hoodlums.
No sign of a school bus.
Let me tell you, if we make it out of here with the bus, I think Mount Eagle would be easy. A breeze. What if you hit one of these holes wrong? Bus flips. I saw that one. That was the one I was ready for.
So we're headed to get the school bus. We're headed to look at a bunch of different school buses, and this is the first road that we're gonna have to drive out. There's a bunch over there. Wow, there's a bunch of school buses.
I know it's a lesson, that's word of the wise. Dubbing the mixes I'm mixing, I know I've been missing, I needed some personal time.
There are a bunch of school buses in the middle of the field, middle of nowhere.
Oh, the Corvette. What if I came back with a Corvette?
This is like a school bus graveyard. Bunch of different random stuff. New stuff, old stuff. Kind of exciting. That's Chad. Chad's a good friend of mine. He drove me to Atlanta. Hopefully we'll find a bus. Airport shuttle bus section.
Shuttle bus.
So the bus we were supposed to look at, I was super pumped about. It's 30 foot, 5.9 Cummins. And pictures, looks pretty good. It's got the 2 handicap doors. A lot of room, a lot of convenience. That looks like it's it. That looks like the one we were supposed to get. How them tires, guy? V-trim. Keys are in it. Wow. Doesn't start. I don't know if it's just a dead battery. I don't know what the deal is. I was like, dude, I was already planning to come to Georgia. I was like, do you have anything else at that price that I can get? He's like, yes, we'll figure something out. We'll get you a bus. We're here, a lot of buses. I'm seeing a lot of broken, gross ones. We'll see what we can find. He had about 40 different school buses. I mean, it was basically like a school bus graveyard. So I was like, I'm sure I can find one here. And we start hopping on all these different buses that I'm interested in, and none of them start. 2 school buses to start, and they're exactly what we didn't want. They're full size, dog nose, conventional style, huge school buses, and it's not what I was comfortable buying and traveling around in all the time. So needless to say, we didn't get that school bus. So the next option was the one in Newark, New Jersey. Convenient part about that is Jim actually lives north of Atlanta. Ended up calling him up and he said, hey, yeah, I'm free to meet. So we drove an hour north and hung out with him for about an hour and a half just to kind of see what he was like as far as a guide, to kind of see if he's being genuine, is he just trying to sell a bus, kind of build that personal connection kind of a thing. It ended up going great. I mean, we literally chatted for like an hour and a half, cutting up. He had a lot of insight, not only about school buses, but even school bus conversions, the Skoolies. Really cool. So needless to say, Emily and I talked about it, and we decided that we're gonna try to go up to the one in New Jersey and see if this one works out. So huge gamble, huge risk. Can't wait to see how this plays out.